Now I know what you're thinking. Who is this guy? Another new face in AIW? I can't blame you. There's guys coming up all the time. But what makes me different? They have time. I'm about 30 right now, and I'm just starting out. These guys have 5-10 years on me, and that's what's gonna set me apart. Is I'm gonna get in this ring, and I'm gonna train my ass off every day. When I get in the ring against my opponent, I'm gonna fight that much harder, and I'm never gonna give up, because a loss is only gonna set me that much further back than that dream I have to one day make it to the top. That's all I have.
What's your name?
Kurt.
I'm one of those guys that has a lot of friends who are just close friends. You know, I can sit there and I can take a lot of stuff from them, and you know, they can hit me, and at the end of the day, we're still pretty good. But the worst thing you can do to someone is stab that person in the back. The worst thing you can do is betray that person. Frankie Flynn, when you betrayed me, when you stabbed me in the back, I couldn't stop shaking. I thought we were friends, thought we were bros, thought we were compadres, thought we were dudes, but I thought we were friends. Now I sit at home, I shake, and all I think about is the next thing I'm gonna do to you when I get my hands on you. Thought we were friends, man.
My name is Bryce McMahon, and I'm the dark horse of AIW. For my entire life, I've been overshadowed, overlooked, labeled an outcast, and cast aside. No one ever thought that I could or that I would achieve anything great with my life. And see, when I'm a little kid, growing up with everyone thinking that about me, you can't help but think that about yourself. But then a great man once said that you can't let your past nightmares cloud or dictate your future dreams. And that man was CM Punk. So whenever I would look at myself in the mirror, after the weeks and the months went by afterwards, the image changed. It morphed into who I always was and I always will be. And that is the dark horse.
A lot of people come into this world to talk about their dreams. Some people dream, say, man, I want to be a pro football player. Some people dream, they say, I want to be a pro basketball player. Some people come into this world, they say, I want to be a pro wrestler. When I was about 16, that was my dream. Then I steered off course a little bit. I took some time to think about some other things, go to college, do what a lot of these other guys decide to do right away. And the fact of the matter is, even though they've chased their dreams, they're still not a single ounce further than I am to this day. Because you know what I am that they're not? I am top 10 in the world in something. Most of these guys that come into AIW, they come into this ring, they think that they're something special. They think that they're great. They think because they've wrestled, over in Indiana, down in West Virginia, maybe a couple times in New York, they think they're something great. But they haven't accomplished anything compared to what I have accomplished. I've accomplished everything going from California to Texas to Florida, all the states, to gain a top 10 ranking in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And then I came back and I said, man, let me go back to what my dream was originally, to become a pro wrestler. And I said, sounds good, but now I've got something on all of them. Being top 10 in the world, you're never going to know what happens when you get in the ring with Dominic Arini.
What if I were to tell you that in 2012, Flexor Industries gave a whopping $1.2 million to the group now known as the Islamic State? What if I were to tell you that the AIW training school is nothing more but a training ground for Islamic fundamentalists? What if I were to tell you that Joshua Singh did not go train with the Singh warriors, but rather an elite group of Saudi killing machines? What if I were to tell you that Battle of the Sexes and Battle of the Sexes 2 was meant specifically to tailor to the needs of a rich oil baron in Saudi Arabia? Would you still buy tickets? Would you still drop your money to support these terrorists, to betray the United States of America, or would you boycott AIW? Join me. The truth is out there. You just gotta look for it.
If there's anything that you need to know about Shay Conley, is that she sacrificed everything to get to where she's at. She left her family behind. She left everything behind. I don't know anybody here I pretty much left everything behind. I left a job that was really good to me. I hate my job now. In fact, I even left that job yesterday. I don't have a job now. But I gave up everything, and in the end, it's going to be worth it. Because I fight for it every day. I'm in this ring training every day. And I can't think of anything else.
Oh, hi, how's it going? I was just looking around on Twitter for trigger warnings. My name's Donnie Betch, and I'm a social justice warrior. And, there's a lot of things wrong with pro wrestling today. The homophobia, the sexism. But today, I want to talk about racism in pro wrestling.
Are you ready to be amazed? I'm from every club you could ever think of, and I'm ready to show AIW who is the most beautiful, sensual, and vavilicious wrestler you've ever seen. So I'm going to go ahead and take every title and only wear them to the ring. I'm going to give everyone a show that you've never seen before here in AIW. Because when I go ahead and I make it happen, you're never going to know what you see.
Top of the morning to you, gents. I'm Fighting Jack, and I come all the way from Blackpool, England, right here in Cleveland, Ohio, to AIW. There's three things I love most in this world. One's Manchester United, greatest football team in the world. Two is tea and crumpets, and three is fighting. And that's what I come here to do. Back in '93 in Blackpool, I was the best fighter in any street, every main street of Blackpool, up and down. So now I bring me fighting right here to Cleveland. So anybody want to get in this ring with me? Ricky Shane Page, Davey Vega, BJ Whitmore, Johnny Gargano, whoever wants to be, I'll fight them all. Because that's who I am. Fighting Jack, and I'm here to stay, brother, because I love fighting.
Buck Tussle, Georgia, Austin, Texas, Alabama. I'm a champion of the South, brother. I fought everyone in every state in the South, but one place I haven't been is the Great North. Now I hear Tyson Dukes, he's a champion of North up in Canada. Well, Tyson, I don't think you spent much time in America, and I don't think you know much about Austin, Texas's own, the cowboy, Alex Daniels. So let me make a little proposition to you. Absolution 13. We're doing this on my terms. How about old Texas, Alabama, Georgia bull rope match? And I'll show you how a Texas boy really rides.
Racism in the professional wrestling business. Let's look at it throughout the years. All right? You have a guy, it's sports and it's entertainment. Who dominates sports? People of color. Who dominates entertainment? People of color. How many people of color do we have as champions in the professional wrestling business right now? Yeah, I fucking...
Hi everyone. My name is Danny Clearwater. I am coming all the way from the south side of Ohio for my very first AIW match, and I think I can do it. I've been training a lot in my local gym. I'm the best wrestler in my division back at school. I'm the only person in my weight division, but I'm still number one. And my mom spent a lot of time, getting excited. She made me my very own shirt for this occasion, and she made a sign, and I can't wait. Tonight she gets to see me have my first AIW match against Nick Gage, because that'll really show him what I'm made of. So tonight, Nick Gage, I hope you're ready for sweeping time.
My name is Bryce McMahon, and I'm the dark horse of AIW. For my entire life, I've been overshadowed, overlooked, labeled an outcast, and pushed aside. No one ever thought that I could, or that I would achieve anything great with my life. And when you're a little kid growing up with everyone thinking that about you, you can't help but think that about yourself. But then a great man once said that you can't let your past nightmares cloud or dictate future dreams. And that was CM Punk. So every time after that, I would look at myself in the mirror, the image changed. it morphed back into who I always was, and that I always will be, and that is the Dark Horse. But the time for talk is over. It's time for this Dark Horse to be let out of the stable.
You know, Weird Body, we're on the road to Fresh Meat, and there's been a lot of stuff going on lately. Like, remember a couple weeks ago when we were at the bar and someone just destroyed my car?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I wonder who was behind that, I really do. And then a couple weeks ago, I'm in the ring training with Flynn, out of nowhere, my knee gets busted up.
That sucks.
And Flynn is a consummate professional. He wouldn't do that for any old reason.
No.
I think.
What do you think?
I'm saying Hot Sauce Entertainment's behind this.
What?
They destroyed my car, they put a hit out on my knee, and you know what?
What?
They better bring 4 sets of asses, because I'm going to kick every last one of them.
You know what, brother?
What do you think of that?
I think those were all just coincidences, but I like your attitude.
You know what they were? We're going to have a heck of a match Saturday, October 3rd. And I'm just going to try to be a little less paranoid. But 4 asses! 1, 2, 3, 4, right there! Worldwide! Weird world.